Alright, where are we? Alright. Here we go. Don't mind me. Getting these two things. Before we get started, let me go ahead and just get my stuff and get my snack on, so that way I get my composure. Hold on. Get that. Fuck this. Ah, yes. Hamburger flavored Umaibo. For what I think. Okay, guys, first news video of mine in 2020, and we all know how this works. I go through the news that have happened weeks past, go through the news that are happening right now, and the reason why I do this is because I don't do this a lot, because there's not a lot of interesting news that happens every day. We lived in that golden age, but not anymore. Yeah. But anyway, news videos. Let's go ahead and talk about stuff. Special thanks to Gematsu for bringing this report out there. Now, Gematsu isn't going through a good time because there is a nuisance that's being a pain in their asses. And, yeah. But, however, on the bright side, Gematsu is still busting ass and getting news articles out there. With that totally said, Gematsu.com got a hold of the situation and have reported on it on their website, so thanks to them. Like I said, source links in the description. Source links in the description. Alright. Okay. So, this news is about Utaware Rumono. And, what's going on? What about Utaware Rumono? Is there a new game? Wait a minute. Utaware Rumono, Mask of Deception and Mask of Truth will be ported to PC via Steam on January 23rd after releasing on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita previously. And also, there was a remake of the first game titled Utaware Rumono Prelude of the Fallen. That's going to be ported to the PC via Steam as well at a later date. Now, if you guys don't know the Utaware Rumono series, this is one of their cult classics done by Aqua Plus alongside Leaf. Now, if you guys don't remember, things have happened, and now Aqua Plus is the only guys that are handling video games, and we don't know what happened to Leaf. Yikes. But, however, on the bright side, we are seeing Utaware Rumono, Mask of Deception and Mask of Truth getting translated to English, and finally, like I said again, finally ported over the PC alongside the remake of the first game titled Prelude to the Fallen. Okay. Now, also, if you guys don't know about Utaware Rumono, There is anime adaptations. The first game got its anime adaptation as well. And Mask of Deception got an anime adaptation by Studio White Fox titled Utawara Ramono The False Faces. And, yeah, it's been pretty much kicking off now that it's getting international attention from left and right. And pretty much it's great to see the franchise get its international attention. And really, to be honest with you here, if I'm surprised, and really to be honest with you here, Utawara Ramono was a game that was exclusive to PC for a reason, and that's because of the past. But however, they did manage to get this game ported over to the PlayStation 2. That was the first game, from what I remember. And then, however, Aqua Plus knows, okay, we got to bring back Utawara Ramono, we got to give it a sequel. So, you got Mask of Deception and Mask of Truth. Those two sequels, that got translated to English and released out there. Fantastic, and great to see Utawara Ramono get that huge international attention. Alright, but we have no idea on when Utawara Ramono will get a Season 2 on False Faces, or will there be a new Utawara Ramono anime adaptation as well. No comments on that. But, however, it's great to see Utawara Ramono get all that huge international attention, because Aqua Plus games, all of them, need that huge international attention. Alright, now let's move right on to the next story. And as we are speaking anime, it is Winter 2020 Simulcast season. And, yes, I have managed to go through the Simulcast schedules for Crunchyroll, Funimation, and High Dive. And, here are the list of pretty much confirmed titles. I can't name every single one of them. If you want more on your list, please be sure to check out the source links in the description, where I have posted into the official pages where Funimation, Crunchyroll, and High Dive share their simulcast schedules from left and right. Alright, now let's get right on going. Crunchyroll will be casting Seton Academy, Somali and the Forest Spirit, and Fate Grand Order, Moonlight Lost Room, and like I said, and etc. Funimation, on the other hand, will be casting Interspecies Reviewers, Nekopara, it's getting an anime adaptation, Shobairok Mashu Mairesh, which, alright, so definitely Funimation still continuing the idea of doing the simulcasting for the Shobairok series, so that is one thing. Okay, so we don't know if there's more to be announced, but however, it is stated that more is yet to be announced from Crunchyroll. They've said, hey, we got titles that are yet to be announced. It's also said so around here. Also, let's get right on going to High Dive. Like I said, I'm suspecting that there's going to be more titles that High Dive are simulcasting, but they're yet to announce. But the only one show that I find that High Dive is simulcasting is The Girl in Twilight. So, definitely, so there's your huge, well, short version of confirmed animes that will be simulcasted. So, if you want more shows that'll definitely be simulcasted, please be sure to go to the source links in the description, where I have pasted the official links to the simulcast schedules. That being said, now let's get right on going to what I do want to watch from the Winter 2020 simulcast. Now, Nekopara is getting an anime adaptation. Holy crap. Now, I do want to go ahead and check out Shobairok Mashu Mairesh and Interspecies Reviewers, but I do want to see Somali and the Forest Spirit and Seton Academy. But really, when we have Funimation finally simulcasting interesting stuff, there was an isekai anime, I forgot the name of it, and it had some guy where he was like crazy. I forgot the title of it, and it had like a bunny girl waifu on it, so definitely worth on it. So, The Funimation is not going through a heck of a track record after all the things they did, but if Funimation can go ahead and just get these simulcasts for these shows going down, such as Interspecies Reviewers and Shobai Rock Mashimaras, I mean, they can have a chance at getting in subscribers or winning back subscribers after all the things they do. But, however, at the same time, Funimation's going to have to focus on accurate translations from left and right, and trying to keep their drama and shenanigans off of the animes that they are translating, even dubbing. So they have to... Funimation has to be really, really careful before they sour up the reputation. Crunchyroll, on the other hand, or VRV, if you guys go to VRV, they got a huge setup going on where they've yet to announce more animes. I'll be looking into that later. But, however, Seton Academy and Somali and the Four Spirit definitely worth, and more Fate Grand Order animes. That's surprising the hell out of me. And I gotta check out what they got going on from High Dive, because High Dive's the third guy. All right, let's think about this for a second. And also, High Dive is also these awesome people that have been... They're still simulcasting Katagawa Jet Girls, and Katagawa Jet Girls adaptation is pretty much just entertaining anticipated viewers until the release of Katagawa Jet Girls, the video game, on PlayStation 4. Let's see how that's gonna work. But I know for a fact that I'm gonna be seeing a PC version later down the line. This is a prediction, like I said. Just remember. Now, Katagawa Jet Girls, I am predicting, could be on PC after the PS4 release. Because there's a lot of devs, and when you kind of look at... But let's just cut it off. I'm just going to cut myself off and just stick with the anime simulcast season. So far, everything's looking good for all people. Just they have to start providing accurate translations. They can't make any slip-ups whatsoever, or they could end up losing subscribers, and they could be putting sour tastes onto potential new subscribers. They should definitely be careful with things they do. That being said. But anyway, let's get right on going to the next story. And Mr. Justin Wong on Twitter happens to have gotten a hold of it. Now, if you guys didn't know, Consumer Electronics Show 2020 is happening as we speak. And how Consumer Electronics Show 2020 works is that it's a traditional yearly thing where everybody looks at the technology of the future of this year. And, yeah, this is where Samsung, LG, and other people show off their TVs, Android phones, and whatever and whatnot. And, of course, Sony did say something about their next-gen Sony did say something about their next-gen consoles, but I will wait until further news drops kick in. And, also, I can run my head off about Consumer Electronics Show 2020, but let's get right on going to this story from Justin Wong on Twitter, because apparently Justin Wong, and keep in mind, he was retweeted by Arcade 1UP, I seem to have noticed. Justin Wong was at Consumer Electronics Show 2020. Mr. Wong went up to the Arcade 1UP booth and managed to find an NBA Jam arcade cabinet. Meaning that we will see an Arcade 1UP cabinet for NBA Jam. And for those of you who don't know what NBA Jam is a very legendary arcade sports title done by Midway, the same company known for Mortal Kombat and Narc and Gauntlet and Sinistar. Alright? So yeah, and if you guys remember, I know definitely something that's gonna trigger your nostalgia bone. Boom shakalaka! You know what I mean by boom shakalaka. Now, Justin Wong has tweeted the photo of the Arcade 1-Up arcade cabinet for NBA Jam, and from the looks of it, it's going to be having NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and NBA Hang Time. And also, Justin Wong is saying that the cabinet may be Wi-Fi enabled for online play. Yeah. That's going to be very interesting. But, however, there is no word on the price of the arcade cabinet or a release date of said arcade cabinet. But this is very interesting news that can be a very big deal. And Arcade 1-Up has been known for providing streamlined arcade cabinets for consumers to easily set up and have stored in their homes, which is fantastic. So with that totally said, hip hip hooray for Arcade 1-Up. They're still busting ass. And they're still making a big deal in the retro arcade gaming scene. So, yeah, everything's done and wonderful. I kind of wonder if there's going to be a Arcade 1-Up and SNK collaboration, and we're going to see a Neo Geo arcade cabinet from these guys. I kind of wonder about that. But after we ended up with the whole Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, I kind of have a strong feeling, and keep in mind this is a prediction, we're going to see a Neo Geo arcade cabinet that's going to come with a lot of preloaded games, because SNK likes to get pretty much generous with a lot of their games. But with that totally said, as for now, we are looking at the NBA Jam cabinet, and I know for a fact that the NBA Jam cabinet is going to be a very big deal. Okay, RGB 80, and I know Spawnwave, they've pretty much made a big deal about it. People have been making a big deal and have been going through and assuming that there's going to be an NBA Jam arcade cabinet. Yeah, there's going to be an NBA Jam arcade cabinet, and that being said, boom shakalaka. That being said, source links are going to be in the description of the video. Be sure to check that out, and if you want more details from left and right, and do some more digging than I do. That's going to do it for this wonderful news video. I'll be going into CES 2020 and just looking at the wonderful tech from the depths of the internet, rather than, yeah, I can't really afford to show up at CES. I would love to go to CES 2020. That would be fantastic, but yeah. But anyway, that's going to do it for this wonderful news video, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.